It's April 15th, 2004, a Thursday after Easter. Hannah and Hayley Williams, both 16 years old, are preparing to join a group of friends and relatives. They will go to Pembrokeshire's Oakwood Leisure Park together. Like any teens, they just want to enjoy themselves and make the most of their Easter break. Before leaving, kind-hearted Hayley checked on her sick mother, Beverly Williams, who was unable to accompany her daughters to the park due to her condition. She really tells her mother, "Don't make tea, I'll cook when I come home." They had no idea that these are the last words Hayley will ever say to her mother. Before the day's conclusion, a tragic accident would ruthlessly take the 16-year-old away. Her parents will never fully recover from the anguish caused by Hayley Williams' sad death at Oakwood theme park. We'll look at the tragic incident in this video, as well as her parents' tenacious pursuit of justice. The largest theme park in Wales and a popular tourist destination is Oakwood Theme Park, originally known as Oakwood Leisure Park, which is situated in Pembroke, South Wales. When Oakwood first opened its doors in the late 1980s, it wasn't much of a park, with only BMX, wooden go-karts, and a few other activities. However, over time, it gradually developed into the impressive theme park we know today, with kid-friendly rides, faster hills for more experienced and adventurous visitors, special events, and even dog kennels for families' four-legged members. It's understandable why it became a well-liked tourist destination and a significant contributor to Pembrokeshire's economy by 2004, as it offered incredible rides like the 80-foot-5 wooden roller coaster called Megaphobia, which ride enthusiasts frequently ranked as the best coaster of its kind in the UK, now renamed Drenched. On April 15, 2009, Hayley Williams' positive attitude was infectious even before they arrived at Oakwood Leisure Park. Each person had visited the park a few times previously, so they all knew they were in for a fantastic day. They decided to end the day with a splashy water excursion since they weren't in a hurry to spend the whole day wearing wet clothing. The 60 acres of activities provided more than enough entertainment for the adolescents, and the time passed quickly. Finally, the party boarded the Hydro ride at around 3:30 p.m. Hydro, now known as Drenched, is an impressive thrill ride that first opened in 2002. It stands 121 feet tall and has an 80-degree drop angle. The first car that takes riders on the ride holds up to 24 people and reaches speeds of 56 miles per hour. At the top, riders can get a bird's-eye view of the park. It also causes the biggest tidal wave in the UK, reaching up to 45 feet, which adds to the excitement of the ride. As a result, it quickly became popular with younger groups who wanted to experience the thrilling ride. They got on the car and were joined by other people who were excited. Everyone was feeling a surge of energy and laughter filled the air. There was a slight issue when the car started, as the safety bar failed to lock on the first try, but it quickly clicked into place the second time, so they weren't too concerned. Hayley Williams, her 15-year-old sister Hannah, and their friends all started chanting and laughing as the coaster started to ascend, feeling the excitement rush through their bodies. It was intended to be a happy, enjoyable event that friends and family would enjoy together. However, they later recognized that it was a critical oversight because no one had thought to check to make sure the lap bars were installed correctly. Everyone braced themselves at the peak of the ride in preparation for the unexpectedly exciting drop into the chilly water. But suddenly, Elizabeth, a buddy of 16, saw something that would turn out to be a terrible tragedy. Elizabeth briefly believed that she had seen Hayley's yellow poncho, but as she turned to face the other direction, a horrific reality struck her like a ton of bricks. Elizabeth had really witnessed Hayley Williams herself falling 100 feet into the river from her seat on the ride, not Hayley being in her seat. There was no doubt as to the 16-year-old's fate. Hitting the shallow water from such a great height felt like striking concrete. People sprang to action. When Peter Hawkins, a foreign firefighter, and Richard Sexton observed the tragedy, they both ran into the water to help bring the girl out. They pulled the unconscious female out of the water as a group. Peter began CPR, while his wife Nicola, an intensive care nurse, continued with help from a second person. Shortly after that, paramedics came, and Hayley Williams was brought to the hospital. Just before 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Beverly Williams received a knock at her front door while still recuperating from feeling poorly earlier in that day. Her oldest daughter, Hayley, had experienced something, and as she answered the door, a group of people alerted her that she needed to get straight to the Withy Bush Hospital. Beverly and her husband Alan hastily hopped in the vehicle and rushed off to the hospital, passing past the little village of Bethlehem without asking any questions or getting any answers. Beverly had a peculiar feeling in her heart as a result, and she instantly realized that Hayley had passed away. Hannah, her second daughter, jumped into her arms and informed her that Hayley was okay when she got to the hospital. This was what Anna really thought. She wasn't making a nasty joke about it. However, Beverly sensed the news was bad when the doctor ordered her to sit down. The doctor informed her that Hayley had perished in an incident that, in accordance with park officials, was not intended to occur. Hayley's passing shocked the whole town, and her parents, elder brother, younger sister, and everyone else who knew her lamented her loss. After CCTV evidence shown in court revealed that employees had not made sure that Hayley's restraints were in a secure position, Alan and Beverly fought for answers and justice. The same video showed that her lap bar was unsecure and open. As a result, the attraction only remained non-operational for one season before being reopened with improved safety features such as over-the-shoulder straps. For failing to offer adequate safety precautions, the health and safety executive levied a punishment of £250,000 on Oakwood Leisure Park in February 2008.